having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
I don't know why I find this so funny, Emily, but you put on here, today it is time to treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Kirsch and Emily, classic hit country, 103.9 The Maverick.
If you watch Parks and Rec, you would know that's from that, so.
Oh, I did watch Parks and Rec, and then I realized how bad it was compared to The Office.
Okay, whatever you say. We're not getting into this argument again. So I was wondering, since it's, National Splurge Day, and I'm all about treating yourself, what is the last thing you treated yourself to?
Bought some socks on Amazon yesterday.
Good for you. Are you going to leave them everywhere, or are you normal and put them away?
No, I put them away. When I'm done with them, I put them in the hamper. Then when they're
where
washed, they go in my drawer. And then when they come out of my drawer, they go on my feet. I mean, what else do you do with socks?
Well, apparently fling them everywhere in the house sometimes, Kirsch.
I'm trying to think what the last thing I splurged on.
Like nothing was going to stop you. You were going to buy it.
Gosh, it's been a while. It's been a couple of years, but a lawnmower.
Okay. You're riding one?
Yeah.
I bet you were so happy with that.
I was. Did I ever tell you the story behind that, though? It was the best purchase ever.
No.
So I had an old riding mower, and I bought a new one from my neighbor who was moving, and he had just bought it like 2 months before. It's like a $4,000 mower that I bought from him for $500, right? He's like, I just need to get rid of it. $500. And I then sold my old 15-year-old one on Facebook Marketplace for $1,000.
Look at you making money left and right.
Money and splurged.
Wow, that's like the best of both worlds, Kirsch. I was with one of our sales reps the other day, and they said something that spoke to me because we were kind of on the subject of, treating yourself and being frugal or whatnot.
Yeah.
And she looks at me and she goes, I've never been frugal. I just buy it, even if it meant overdrafting my bank account back in the day. And I was like, I respect that. And I actually kind of agree. No,
I want it, and I'm going negative. Who cares?
If I want it, I'm going to get it. And I'm like, that's how I live my life. It's not a great way, but here we go. It's manifesting, right?
See, I managed to splurge and make money in the process.
Meanwhile, I just, don't think about consequences over here.
So we're going to talk about road trip rage this morning. I read a poll today that said the average couple has 2 arguments per road trip, and I just want to say 2? That's adorable.
Do you have more, Kirsch?
We're doing 2 before we even get on the road.
I was just going to say, I have, ours starts with the pre-road trip.
Right. Well, what was funny is I said we would share ours, the dumbest ones we ever got into. And you were like, I'm just trying to think. And I thought you were going to say, I don't have any. And you go, I'm just trying to think which one I should go with. What's your best road trip argument you ever got into?
Well, I'm just going to say it seems to be the reoccurring theme. Okay.
Oh, no.
Now I know it's coming. It's the pre-road trip argument where we are packing the car and I just pack way too much. So, do I listen? No. Am I still going to overpack? Absolutely.
You told me, so when Southwest Airlines changed their bag policy, you're like, I'm screwed because I go to Florida for 3 days and I take 9 suitcases. So okay. I'm gonna take his side on this one a little bit.
Let's be honest. The overpacker saves the day, always. Okay? I think of everything. And if not, I'm just going to go to Target or Walmart or somewhere close to get it.
See, that's the thing. They have CVS and Target and Walmart wherever you're going.
If I have it now, why would I not bring it?
Because now it charges you $45 to check your bag.
Yeah, I know. I'm still thinking about which airline needs to be my new favorite.
Yeah, right.
But how about you?
Okay, so we went to Myrtle Beach one time when our girls were still potty training. So this is a while ago, right? And on the way home, our one daughter was trying, but she would not use. She was terrified of the toilets that auto flush.
I mean, they're kind of scary.
So
I
she
understand.
would not use the bathroom at any of the rest areas because she was afraid the toilets would auto flush. This is coming back from Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. We made it just into North Carolina, and Mrs. Kirsch was like, we have to stop and buy a little like potty for her to use in the back of the car on the way home. And that
Do you know how many times I've seen that?
it led to an argument
Why?
that started in, I don't know, somehow she got irritated with me, I got irritated with her.
Because you said no?
And we stopped and got one. I forget what. Look, it's marriage. This happens. Like, you get into stuff and you're like, why are we even mad? But so we ended up not talking from North Carolina to West Virginia. We didn't say a word the whole way.
I've been there as well.
You know what's funny though? I don't know if you guys do this. If you get into an argument, it's a great sign of a great marriage. Like, you end up having these make-up conversations where you start asking each other the dumbest things ever. Like,
Just
you walk.
forget that fight happened.
Well, it's like you walk into you'll walk into the kitchen and like I'll walk in and she'll be standing there and I'll just be like, hey, you see the stove is still there? It's like, what?
You know what? Next time, here's what you're going to do. Next time that happens, you're just going to walk in and just say, oh my gosh, you won't believe what Emily did. And then there you go.
Oh, I say that every day though. She'd be like, what now?
Yeah, exactly. But she's not mad at you.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Classic Kid Country 103.9, The Maverick. It's Kirsch and Emily. We were sitting here a couple of minutes ago, and I said, don't go any further. I want to hear this story, Emily. She goes, Kirsch, I think our brains are broken. I was like, well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, do you listen to us?
Right.
But I saw this, like another one of those crazy studies, but I had to bring it to the table because it's very relatable to us, Kirsch. That working over 50 hours a week can mess with your memory, your attention span, decision-making skills, and make you moody.
Huh? What are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You idiot.
Man, that's a new one. I haven't been called an idiot yet by you.
Sorry, I tried to be forgetful and moody.
So they split people in between categories, right? Overworked, not overworked, and they defined overworked as 52 hours a week or more. You know what's funny? Some people come to mind as I read this, though.
Some people. I like how you're like, some people come to mind.
Yeah. Some people looking at you, Kirsch. No, I don't want to name them. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to start fights. I finish them. But can you believe that? Like, they found out working too much can cause significant changes. But I also feel like this is one of those studies they didn't really need to study that long about.
Right.
Because have you seen really overworked people? They're never happy.
Yeah, they kind of have that like facial tick. They're like, oh God,
Like, oh, I'm just going to make sure everything's okay. But that kind of thing. So, but I mean, I don't feel overworked, so I guess I'm doing fine.
All right. Well, we need to find more for you to do around here. Clearly.
Did you? This leads me to my next question for you. I just thought of because I'm attention span. I saw something the other day that said that our bosses don't really know what we do, and I don't really relate to that.
Well, we did see that poll that I think it was 45% of Americans say their boss really has no idea what they do on a day-to-day basis.
I think our boss knows because he's always listening.
It's kind of on display for everyone.
Yes, but
listeners know what we do every day.
It's just funny because I saw that and I was like, man, I just had this conversation. I really feel targeted everywhere in life.
For real. For real.
Yeah. So
what do we do?
Awesomeness. That's what we do, Kirsch.
Show up, drink coffee, and talk to each other, listen to music. You get distracted.
It's great.
I'm overworked and crabby or whatever you said.
Yeah, you're the angry beaver or whatever you said your mascot was yesterday.
Oh, we made those on ChatGPT. We should probably share those. Yours was creepy.
Share them, Kirsch.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did share them. So,
shows how much I pay attention.
I know, right?
Pick one celebrity that you could just punch. Just a little bit. Just, one little smack in the face. Who would you pick?
Well, that actually hurts my heart thinking about punching someone. But if I had to choose someone, because I just don't know why I don't like them, it's Dakota Johnson.
Dakota Johnson. Wait a second.
Dawn Johnson from Miami Vice's daughter and Melanie Griffith's daughter.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Dakota.
She's the extreme example of Nepo baby.
Dakota Johnson. Okay, yeah, everything. I recognize her.
from 50 Shades of Grey. But
Yeah.
there's just something about her. It's probably her horrible acting. Like her horrible acting. She just has no expression. I think she's still engaged to Chris Martin from Coldplay.
It looks like it. Yeah. Wait a second. Chris
Yeah.
Martin makes first public appearance since Dakota Johnson breakup.
Oh, good for him. It's just something about her. And, there's a new movie she's in that's out, and I really want to see it, but I'm not going to see it with her.
You know who mine is? I feel really, really bad for saying this.
See? Okay, let's hear it, Kirsch.
Because, okay.
Am I going to be offended?
I wanted to pick a guy because men should never hit women.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there. Men should never
Oh my
hit
gosh,
women
Joy
ever.
Behar.
Ever. Especially old women.
It's Joy Behar.
On The View. It's Joy Behar.
Oh my goodness.
It hurts my heart to say that because men should never hit women. Especially old women.
It's just, I have a Joy Behar conversation I forgot to tell you about, so that just reminded me, so thank you. But yes, you know what? I don't blame you there.
Text from Darren says, I'd punch Tom Brady. I don't care how nice he is. That face just looks like he's never been told no.
Okay, like that's accurate, but I just, what's your face? Oh my gosh, what's the next one?
Kayla says Jason Momoa just once for being too perfect.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
That's
what
brave.
Did he do wrong?
Punching Jason Momoa.
He'd probably allow it, honestly.
He probably would. I got another one from Ethan that says Elon Musk. No real reason. I just want to slap him with a slice of bologna and see what happens.
It's a random choice. That's okay. I mean, I wouldn't think of bologna.
It'd be a story like, hey, I slapped Elon Musk once with a slice of bologna.
I just sometimes say I want to throw my shoe at someone, but bologna, I guess, is a better choice.
Oh, I just got a text. Okay.
Oh, no.
There's no name on this one. Kirsch, don't feel bad about the Joy Behar thing. I'd punch her too.
Oh, so you're not the only one. I mean, I still don't know how The View is on, but
I don't either.
I wonder how many people want to punch us, Kirsch, for being too perfect.
For being annoying is more like it. Okay. Emily, why do you always have to tell me everything that's going on in every show that I've never watched? Now I can't watch them.
Because I forget spoiler alerts exist, and you still can watch them. But I have good news for you, Kirsch.
What's that?
The Reds, because, that's still a thing, is trying to be the hero for people like you who treat spoilers like personal attacks.
Threads, like the social media nobody uses?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm happy to hear that because they are personal attacks. I have not even started season 2 of Yellowstone yet. That's how far behind I am. And you're out here dropping plot bombs like it's the 4th of July nonstop.
I mean, because I love spoilers.
I know you do.
I Googled the ending before I start the show, which is actually, I did this the other night while watching a movie, and I was really mad at myself for doing it after. So you win that one, Kirsch.
Sociopath. Complete sociopath behavior. Truly.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Okay, but now Threads, I guess, is giving people the option to blur spoilers in posts. You have to click to reveal them, kind of like saying enter at your own risk.
Okay, so I just thought of this actually. They're stealing from Reddit because Reddit does that. But I always click because I want the juicy stuff. Tell me who dies, who gets betrayed, who's the good guy, bad guy. Give me it all, Kirsch.
Hold on a second.
All of it.
Let me derail this conversation for a moment because I want to know what kind of threads you spend time on Reddit. Because Reddit does that on not safe for work content.
No, they do it.
No,
they do it on TV shows. No, they do it on TV shows. If episodes just air or something, if you're in those groups.
Give me your phone. I want to go through your Reddit and just see what you're doing on there.
You're not going to find anything wrong. Except Real Housewives or Bravo or Righteous Gemstones. There was,
just a bunch of blurred spice. That's what I'm going to find.
Me and those spicy Reddit threads. Yeah.
Sorry,
I didn't know. How do you know that, Kirsch?
Because
let's turn this around. How do you know it blurs? Because I had no idea.
Because I stole your phone the other day and I was going through it. I'm like, oh, why is it blurred?
It's because you're not supposed to know when you're just watching a show what happens.
Exactly. Sorry. What? Now I really do kind of want to go through your phone and see what's going on your
Here. There you go, Kirsch. You want my passcode?
Yeah. Let me have it. Let's see what's good. Oh, wow.
Yeah. You're going to find a lot of pictures of my child I should delete.
Oh, look at him.
He's adorable, I know.
Wait, what is this? This is blurred out?
Okay. Is there something about you? Is it a spoiler alert?
I don't know.
About Kirsch and Emily?
It's asking for another passcode. And it says this is blocked by your server. What is this?
All right, time to go.
We're behind the firewall here at the North American Broadcasting Company. Get off the Wi-Fi so I can see what this is. Classic Hit Country 103.9, The Maverick. I'm Kirsch. That's Emily. What's up this morning? What you doing over there?
I'm just being a Midwesterner.
Do you have any YouTubers or like Instagram people that make reels and TikToks and that kind of stuff that you follow that you feel like you've gotten to know?
Yes, but I can't think of their names right now. I should go scroll my feed.
There's one. His name is Miles, and he has a TikTok and Instagram account that's called Oh Yeah, You Betcha. And he makes all this Midwest content about like what it's like to be from the Midwest and everything else. And I feel bad because when they talk about the Midwest, he always kind of downplays the fact that Ohio is part of the Midwest.
I feel like a lot of people do. Why is that?
I don't know. It's not the Mid-Atlantic or New England or anything. We're the Midwest.
I agree. And that's why I follow Midwest First Everybody. It's one of my favorite accounts.
It really is. So we came across the top signs here from the Midwest, and I want to see how many of these you do, Emily, to try to figure out if Ohio does count as the Midwest.
Okay.
You want to see about these?
I do.
All right. Number 10. You wave at strangers on the road.
No, I don't do that.
I do, but it's usually just one finger.
Oh, yeah, that's
the one finger wave. Number 9, you describe the weather as real weird today.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Snowed in the morning, rained at lunch. Now it's 89 and sunny.
Yep, it's Ohio. That's what I say.
All right. Number 8 is you treat ranch dressing like holy water.
No, I don't personally, but my husband does.
Ranch is just heavenly. Number 7, you've gone to a bonfire in a hoodie, shorts, and sandals in March.
Yep. Absolutely. That's the standard requirement.
Okay. Number 6, you've called a snowstorm not that bad while brushing your car off with your bare hand and sliding down your driveway sideways.
Yeah. When I lived in Utah, there was snow and it was laughable. When I went to Nashville last year, the snow was laughable.
But it shuts the whole place down.
Yes, I was like, oh, I got this.
All right, so pretty much you're batting like 900 at this point. There was one, the ranch dressing you don't do. Number 5, you measure distance in time, not miles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how far is that? 20 minutes?
Miles. Yeah, I say 20 minutes, about 10 minutes.
That's a Midwest thing. Number 4, you've said, well, we best be heading out, and then stayed for 45 more minutes.
Yep, absolutely. Haven't you? Isn't that like a standard?
Bonus points if you slapped your knees before standing up. Well, gotta get out of here.
Yeah, no, but I remember I'm going to try that next time.
Okay, you know that casserole is a fighting word.
I could see that. To me, I just don't care for it, but I can see it.
I love some casseroles. Number 2 on the list of signs you're from the Midwest, you hold the door for someone who's 50 feet away.
Every time. It's rude not to, okay?
And then let's be honest, you kind of stand there getting irritated at the fact that they're not moving fast enough.
I don't get irritated. I just think it's rude when they're right there and I'm standing there. It's the nice thing to do.
Oh, okay. I get irritated.
No, I have a sunshine smile on my face, Kirsch. Come on.
Then I'm doing that half awkward, half jog, like trying to move. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, okay. Number 1 on top signs here from the Midwest. Instead of saying excuse me, you say the word ope. O-P-E. Oh, just going to sneak past you there. Oh.
I actually say excuse me.
Oh, I say ope all the time.
I also say excuse me when I bump into things that are inanimate objects. So
I say ope like it's going out of style. Like if I knock something over, if I'm at Kroger and I, hit my cart into something, that all the time.
You're an interesting character, Kirsch.
It's not just me.
I know it's not. I've heard it many times, but no, I say excuse me. What?
Okay, you're not a real Midwesterner.
I guess not.
You've supported the fact that Ohio may not be part of the Midwest because you don't say ope. Dave, the arena dude, joining us. Dave, it's gonna feel like summer on Saturday.
It is. It's It's gonna feel like summertime, and that's what I love. That's my favorite thing about those shows at the stadium. There's nothing else like that where you're out there under the stars in the summer heat and you're singing along to all your favorite songs with 60,000 plus of your favorite country music fans, and there's just a magic in the air.
And Dave, we had a little bit of a change in lineup for this weekend.
Yeah, thank you for asking. Connor Smith not able to be at the event. You can Google the news details if you like, but we do have Vincent Mason is going to fill in, and then yeah, Vincent, we're excited about Vincent, and last minute addition there, and then of course Dasha and Treaty Oak Revival before Megan, Jelly Roll, and Kane Brown. So yeah, at the very beginning of the day, and let me, Kirsch, if you don't mind, let me kind of walk you through the day as a whole.
Please do.
So around 8 a.m. we'll open up parking lots. If you're one of the people who likes to get down there early and claim your spot, you can get down there early. In fact, you can even reserve your spot before you come down, right? And then the official tailgate opens up around 10 a.m. That's over there in that lot out front of St. John Arena. Music there at the tailgate will start at 11 o'clock. That's where decisions have to be made, because at 2 o'clock we're opening the stadium doors, right? So stadium doors open at 2 o'clock, and then Vincent's going to kick off the show around 3 o'clock. Dasha at 4, Treaty Oak Revival 5 o'clock, Megan around 6:30, Jelly Roll 8 o'clock, Kane Brown 9:45.
They all are coming to town because it's my birthday weekend. We discussed this earlier.
We had that in mind when we were trying to put together the lineup. We were definitely wanted to plan it around your birthday.
I figured. Thanks, Dave, for clarifying that. I'm just proving Kirsch is wrong yet again.
Hey, a couple of ththings also people should know if they're coming out. Leave your bags at home, right? It's just like a football game. It's a no bag policy. If you have a wristlet or a wallet no larger than 5 by 8 by 1. But yeah, leave most items at home is the key. The event is cashless. There are some shuttles running, and here's the big one. It's going to be hot, as we mentioned. It's summertime, people should expect a hot weekend. We'll have cooling and rehydration stations
I was just going to ask that,
Yeah, they'll be on the field up in A deck, C deck, and East Plaza, and then there will be complimentary water available at those refill stations, and you can bring a clear, empty plastic water bottle. So if you want to bring that in and just fill it up there, and you do that, you can bring. It's just got to be clear and empty, and you can bring that water bottle in.
Hydrate is the word of the weekend for sure. And remember, folks, when you're out there, Busch Light is not a hydration beverage. Tastes good, but it doesn't hydrate.
It doesn't. And again, with hot weather also comes some occasional pop-ups or things like that. So if fans want to be on the inside scoop and get the first alert anytime there's an update on weather or traffic, any type of alert, you can text BCS 25 to 67283. So text BCS 25 to 67283, and we'll text you as soon as there's any updates on traffic or parking or weather, any of the big stuff there. We'll send you that message.
So do that right now so you don't forget about it this weekend.
Good idea.
All right, there you go. Dave the Arena Dude, always awesome to have you on. We can't wait to hang out this weekend. We're going to be sort of over on that corner by the Blackwell, and we would love to see. Come by. We'll get some selfies. We'll get Dave involved and all that kind of stuff.
Let's do a selfie. You're going to have to. I know you're going to be.
Will there be birthday cake? Will there be birthday cake?
Oh, am I allowed to bring birthday cake?
Not inside the stadium.
There's going to be cake. Dave, appreciate you coming on.
Put it in your pockets if you really wanted to.
Can't wait for Buckeye Country Superfest this weekend. Again, Jelly and Kane and Megan and everybody else. And, the star of the show, Dave the Arena Dude. Thanks for hanging out, man.
I'll see you there.
See, I love when you do this, Emily. You're always so positive and you like to be like, oh, everything's magical and fantastic and everything else. And then randomly, you'll just hit me with a question. She's sitting over there a couple of minutes ago and she goes, do you ever get halfway through the day and realize you suddenly hate everyone? I'm like, whoa.
It's a fair question, Kirsch. But do you? You never answered.
Well, we had to go on air. You're like, that was her question, though. I have those days.
There's some people that just drain your battery.
Oh, I have one in my day-to-day who just, Okay,
I feel attacked already. Let's go.
If I see his number pop up on my phone, if I see an email or a text or anything, I'm like, oh God, I can't do this today. And that's every day with him.
You know what? I don't think you're alone though, because I feel like a lot of people, their batteries just get drained by certain people or just things in life, Yeah.
What prompted this though?
Oh, I was, I feel like I need my popcorn. But I was just sitting watching two people talking. I feel very creepy saying this. And I could tell that one of them was going to be very drained after the conversation.
They just had that look on their face.
Yeah. So it just got me thinking about things that, like, you know, can drain your battery, my battery, just make you just over everything during the day. You know, like dealing with people on the phone, customer service when you're trying to get something fixed, that drained me.
Yeah. You know what? And it's so funny because you and I are on totally opposite pages when it comes to this. Office gossip. I feel like you live for office gossip.
I knew you were going to say that, and I don't. I just like to listen.
Do not. Like, I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to hear it. I don't, like, just...
No, I just sit there and listen or keep to myself. I'm someone, I'm just going to be direct with you, you know?
Do you know
so
what?
Is that really
also,
gossip?
Oh, man.
What?
You know
You
what?
sound like you're about to gossip right now.
Oh, I'm not going to gossip. I'm just going to say the one that just kills me every single time that I hear it. Hey, can you just jump on a quick call? Hey, what if we just jump on a quick call? No one has ever wanted to jump on a quick call, ever.
That's true. That's actually very accurate. I was going to say the one for me is unsolicited advice, you know? Like when people just go, well, here's my advice to you.
Here's my advice on that, Emily.
Thanks, Kirsch. Thanks.
You want to jump on a quick call? Talk through it?
You know what this, I thought about this the other day when you told me that no to something, which you know I don't like the word no. Networking events. That's it seems very you. That just drains you.
Hate them.
But this one I'm trying to get you to go to is so different and it's not really what you're thinking.
It's like forced. No, that you're trying to get me to go to a conference.
It's totally different than what you think. I have time. I have till next March to get you to go.
All right. Well, keep working on it. I don't think it's going to happen.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.